Hey yo, what it do? What's Coochie YouTube? This is your favorite mentor guys back again with another banger slash YouTuber back again with another banger guys. Yo guys, we're actually taking long to reach 1000 subscribers. If you're new to the channel guys, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you're a returner, like if you're returning, if this is not your first time, welcome back. Me and you are buddies. So obviously, you know the vibes, guys. We're gonna start with gold. You guys saw that on this video we are actually gonna try and analyze the move for NFP. And obviously you guys know that when it comes to NFP, you have to analyze it that same day so it can be fresh, fresh analysis, fresh psychology. Everything is you understand. But hey, let me not expose some juicy things. So first thing first is I'm gonna refresh my chart, right? After I refresh my chart, what can I see? I can see that the market is trending to the upside, right? So after I can see that the market is trending to the upside, from there now I am gonna outline my sensitive zones. And my sensitive zones, I outline them on the daily. I highlight them on the daily and on the H4 time frame, mainly because um I get more like the market. I understand the market more better when it comes to the bigger time frames, right? And then I'll outline that one, and then I'll take my highest high, which is that one, right? After I get that, I already know the market is moving up. I'm just going to push down to my H4 time frame, right? Pushing down to my H4 time frame, I am going to zoom in to see what is happening here, right? So what I can see of this is that the market came to touch here and then it reversed. Why did the market reverse? It's because this zone is a sensitive zone. What am I going to do? I'm going to mark out the zone right over here as being my sensitive zone, right? So after marking out that zone as being my sensitive zone, sorry for that, guys. After marking out the zone as being my sensitive zone, I am going to go down to my, wait, guys, I can see another sensitive zone. Look how the market rejected here. Look how it touched here and rejected. So this is another sensitive zone that you should be looking out for when it comes to gold for this NFP, right? Push down to the 1 hour time frame. Pushing down to the 1 hour time frame, I can see now that remember, the market moves in two phases. Let me explain to you. The market moves in an impulsive phase, moves in a corrective phase, and then it moves in another impulsive phase, right? Which we call the impulse correction and impulse movement, right? Now, what I can see here, wait, let me show you guys. This is how you know the market is also dying out. Remember, if the market is selling and the market starts correcting to the downside, you know now the market has to what? Give you buying opportunities because the market is now starting to correct, and vice versa if you want to sell, right? It's just vice versa. So here we can see that the market was giving us an impulsive move to the upside, and now what the market is doing is the market is correcting for what reason? The market is correcting for us to sell, right? And what am I seeing that is confirming my sell? My apologies for that. What am I seeing that's confirming my sell? It's that the market is giving me a double top formation, which I can understand that the market is basically forming a reversal pattern, right? And after the market forms a reversal pattern, obviously we are looking for selling opportunities, right? So nonetheless, let me draw like my young trend line there just to be my guide. Remember, trend line is just the to be your guide, right? It's not the trend line is not really the in trend line doesn't really say that you can trade, guys. The trend line, it's things that everyone can do, right? So sharp, you have now your trend line is intact, right? So now you push to your 15 minutes time frame. Pushing down to your 15 minutes time frame, what I can see is that the market is forming some kind of another channel right over here, right? So basically the sellers are looking very powerful to me at this point. I don't doubt them. I can see that the market is forming some kind of like a, where's this thing? Like a continuation pattern. Remember, it comes down and then it gives you like a young bearish flag, nyana, and then it has to sell. You feel me? And then if you can go down back to the 1 hour time frame, you are gonna see that the market actually gave us like a bearish engulfing candlestick here. This is a bearish engulfing candlestick. And now, like to my knowledge, what the market can be doing is what we can take it as is you can take your Fibonacci from the zone to the zone, right? Take your Fibonacci from that zone to the zone, and then you wait for the market to hit the 61.8 level or the 70% level, and then you can now start taking your selling opportunities, right? But for me in the group, we are already in sales, guys. We took our sales around about this zone, this area here, after we saw that the market engulfed this candlestick, and then we took our sell. So we are gonna just hold our trades. So let me just push back to the 1 hour time frame. Minimize my charts. Ish, you see, guys, you see the problem. Away. So we are looking to push until into that support, guys. So it's a 1:6 risk to reward ratio. Not bad. It's very good. And you know, with NFP, the market could just spike straight down, right? Let's now push to US30 as we promised, right? So you know how we do this, guys. We go to the daily time frame to see our bias and to see our sensitive zone and to see the trend that we are moving in. So currently we are moving into a uptrend. We are moving in a uptrend, not into a, but in an uptrend. Let's see what this uptrend upholds for us, guys. But what I can see, what I'm going to highlight to you guys is that the market formed a double top here. So we could probably see the market just plummet to the downside, right? But then let's analyze the market, guys. So what we are going to do now is we are going to outline our sensitive zones, right? Our psychological areas, which is that one there, and then we have that one there. I don't need to explain to you guys why I'm highlighting the zones I'm highlighting, right? If you watched my previous video, you know why certain zones are highlighted. It's because they have two or more touches, or basically they are the last reversal, so we could be looking out for them, right? And then I think I'll take this one as the last one, mainly because the market gave us a big pullback there, so it could come back and give us like a young pullback right there, right? Okay, guys, so after getting that, now I'll push down to my H4 time frame to see the market clearly, right? Pushing down to my H4 time frame, I just want to reset the chart and see you know, what's happening. So I can see here that the market was pushing up. Where should I now focus on? I think I should focus on the market as from the zone right over here, right? I think I should focus on the market from there, right? Because this is where the market just you know, started giving us our impulsive move, you know, corrections, impulses, correction impulses, and whatever the market gave us, right? So I'm gonna focus on this part of the market, right? So let me just give it like a young zoom in, and then I'm gonna start with my trend line. Right, I'm gonna start with my trend line, draw my trend line all the way. As you guys can see, the market broke out of this trend line, right? So tomorrow during the day, we are looking to cover at least 50% of this trend line, or at least for the market to push back into the supports, support which turned into a resistance, so it can sell. This is actually an SR flip, guys. As I don't know if you guys saw this, but I picked it up from Refwayne. He was speaking about the SR flip. So basically what SR flip is, it's support that turned into resistance, right? And SR flip is a movement like this, right? So supports, flip, resistance, and then it goes down, right? It's that simple, right? It's not something that I should hold back from you guys. It's things that are on YouTube that Refo was speaking about on YouTube, so it's nothing to hold back from you guys. That's why I'm waiting for the market to pull back into, right? I'm going to push down to the 1 hour time frame to see what's happening. Why did the market take the sell, right? And this is a sell that we caught with the team. How did we catch this sell? It's simply because the market was having like a young support area there. And if you could look back into your fundamental analysis, which I cannot really tell you guys how I do my fundamental analysis, but when I looked at my fundamental analysis, they were looking negative. So when 3:30 came out, the 3:30 US opening, the market shot up, took a lot of stop losses out. We entered right in that zone, right? If you can join my free signal group, you're going to see that we chopped it, right? If you want to join the free signal group, make sure you click the link in the description below. Join the free signal group. NFP signal will be sent, guys. So basically we entered there. I entered, I think, on a 1K account, which I did account management for, and then I exited somewhere around about here, which the market gave me like 50K. If you want to know that with what broker I was trading with, you can also click the link below of the sorry guys, sorry about that. Let me just minimize. Okay, so if you wanna click the link, if you wanna join the broker that I'm trading with, you can click the link below. If you wanna get free signals for NFP, you can click the link below, right? If you want premium signals, mentorship, my WhatsApp number will be below, guys. Let's get back into the video. So yeah, we took this sell and the rest was history. So now we have this zone, right? So now this is not important. So now we have this zone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reset the chart once again, and then I'm gonna mize it. No, not like that. Come on, Nasdaq. I'm gonna do this, right? And then I'm gonna do this. So what I'm waiting for is basically for the market to pull back into at least half of this area, so we can at least mitigate, not mitigate, but cover half of this what do you call this, fair value gap, and then obviously give us like some selling opportunities, right? But as you can see, the market, it's not that just that zone. The market has zones all over the place, guys. The market has zones all over the place. So these zones, we could look out for these zones anytime when we are trading NFP, to say that if the market is resting on one of these zones, let's say the market came here and it's resting on this zone or this zone, we are going to be looking for sales, right? That's just how we are going to trade this thing, right? So what I am going to do is I'm going to remove the zones for now, because I know I'm going to trade this thing. I'm not going to trade it. I have my way of trading NFP, right? So you see here, what's going to happen is that the market already created something like this. If this candlestick was just supposed to be a bit more bullish for it to become a pin bar, right? So obviously the market is showing us that sellers are dying out, and that it is gonna start giving us what's giving us buying opportunities. After it starts giving us buying opportunities, we are at least gonna know that if it touches the zone, we can probably sell. If it touches it, probably sell. What the market could also do is, NFP could probably take two directions. You know how NFP is. The market could come here, and then on the NFP, it could give us like a spike to the upside and then spike to the bottom side. You understand? It's what the market could possibly do. I'm not hiding those things from you guys. But if you're on a trade with a broker that will protect your funds and that will pay you out the same day, make sure you do click the link in the video's description below, right? So basically, yeah, guys, on US30, let me just do a recap on the H4, right? I'm going to do a recap of what we said, right? So on US30, we could see that the market was pushing to the upside, right? The market was pushing to the upside, right? The market was pushing to the upside the whole time. The market was in an uptrend. The market formed a double top. This double top obviously came down to the trend line and created a correction that resulted into the break of structure. Once we break a trend line, we know that we have to retest and do what? And come to the bottom side. And if you can look properly, guys, at what's happening here, the market is currently forming some kind of like a head and shoulders type of vibe, you see. So if we can get something like that, we know that we are in the World Cup, and we know that what we are seeing on US30 is proper, right? Let me just do a recap on gold before we finish with the video, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. Hit the like button so that next time you can get notified once I upload. Guys, now I'm going to start uploading consistently. Now we're back again, guys. We're back. So yeah, coming back to the zone, remember we had this kind of like a reversal here, and then we had the market reverse here and rejecting the zone, which basically means that there is power in the zone. That's why we highlighted that zone, right? Going down to the 15 minutes time frame, guys, doing this, we can see that the market had an uptrend, and that is currently working on breaking, sorry guys, it's currently working on breaking that uptrend, guys. Like, I'm so legit. Like, I don't have to like cut my videos and do whatever. I'm so legit, guys. So the market is coming down here, and then now it's giving us some kind of a corrective manner, and this is the same pattern that US30 was giving us, guys, before it broke out on its trend line. Like, look, I'm not just talking things, guys. Let me show you. Let me actually show you. Remember, we had this trend line here, we're this bottom trend. Look, before the market broke out, look at this. Look what the market had done. You see, look at the market had done. It's simple, guys. It's that simple. The market gave us a corrective movement, right? The market gave us a what? A corrective movement before it broke out of that trend line, right? So that's ABC rocket. It's not rocket science. And then if you can go to gold, obviously it's doing the same thing. And if you can zoom in to what the market is doing now, you can see that if you are a Falcon trader, you know that the market came down, the market is now correcting, coming down, it broke out here, it gave us like a fake out, it came back, and now if this candlestick can close like this, just like it is here, we know that the market is gonna start plummeting to the downside, right? So nonetheless, guys, that was my video from me to you guys. If you enjoyed that video and you learned a lot, probably you're gonna see this video before NFP, so make sure you capitalize, take those sales on US30, Nasdaq, and gold. Make sure you actually make money from the markets. And yeah, guys, I wish you guys like a productive trading day for NFP, and I hope you guys would make like a lot of money tomorrow, right? Nonetheless, guys, this is your mentor, Uncle Nasdaq, signing out, guys. Thank you.